Quick shout out to my Patreons who keep this channel going. You can join my Patreon down in the description below. What's guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're reacting to the 9th episode of Symphogear GX. This one's titled The Middle of a Dream. Okay, so last time out we just finished the recording of that, and we're going straight into this one obviously. Middle of our 3-episode day today. And again, we'll be doing the same next week. We have defeated Mika, so that's 2 auto-scorers down. Which, in theory, is a good thing, because it means there's less auto-scorers that are causing problems for us, but at the same time, only 2 of them ever really acted simultaneously. It was only really in the big fight in episode 6 where we actually had, well, in 5 as well, 5 and 6 combined. It was only during that fight where we really had all of them cooperating together to damage the power, to stop the Symphogear users from getting Project Ignite underway. And ultimately that didn't end up working, since we do have Project Ignite available on all our Symphogear users now, I believe. Yeah, all 6 of our Symphogear users have that ability now, so, and have actively used it as well, since we had Kirika and Shirabe use it last time out. Didn't really comment on their new looks either, but I don't think there was anything so striking about them necessarily. I really liked that the 2 of them had, like, a dual transformation sequence, as it were, and they were both moving around each other as they were done that way. I would really like it if we get the individual ones, obviously, as well, but I'm hoping that's something that either continues on with this season, or maybe comes back in late Season 4 and Season 5, is that we have the, if we have multiple Symphogear users transforming, we get, like, split screen as they go into it, but then they, like, merge together, and you have them, like, both, like, performing like their little because you know at the end of each transformation sequence, once they've done all the armor, Hibiki has her like fighting like poses and the others have their own little bits. It'd be nice if they incorporated both of them to happen together and did like something special. I think that was actually a really cool little bit from their transformation sequence. I don't know if it will come up again in the future, but I kind of hope it does, because it was actually kind of nice way of doing it, and also allowing every character to get their transformation, but also cut down on time so that you can have them all do it and then still make it really cool and unique in the same way. I just think that'd be a nice touch. Instead of having one get the transformation sequence and then the other 2 are just happen to be in their armor already. It'd be nice if you could like combine it. But anyway, yeah, they managed to take down Mika, which is genuinely surprising, since Mika was the most combat-oriented of the auto-scorers, and it was actually Kirika and Shirabe who ended up taking her out. Kind of interesting, but okay. We then also had Hibiki's father, who really just doesn't care. Like, at least in the way he's portrayed in that scene, he just doesn't seem to care. Like, he was going through Hibiki to try and talk to the mother. It's like, no, have the courage to talk to the mother yourself. Like, that's your ex-wife or wife currently. I'm assuming they're divorced. But, like, have the courage to actually talk directly. Because if you can't manage that, then what makes you think you're somehow going to make this work and everything's going to go back to normal? Like, you can't even talk to your own ex-wife like that. Like, come on, it's not going to work out. And also, as soon as he gets told no by Hibiki once, he's like, oh, well, at least I tried. And he just seems to, like, not care. It's like, no, fight for it a bit more. Like, have some passion in you, like, to want to get back to it. Like, if you've got no passion in you, you're never going to get anything in life. Like, if you don't have passion for what you do in work, what you do as a hobby, what you do for your relationship, if you have no passion, you're not going to go anywhere. You're just going to stagnate, and it's all going to fall apart around you. You need to have something driving you to actually want to do something. And, like, the same is here with YouTube. If you don't have the passion and drive to, whether it be improve your video quality, find something new, engage with your audience more, and build a community, like, whatever it is about your YouTube channel you want to do, if you don't have a passion for it, you're never going to get anywhere. And that very often happens with, like, I think it very much happened with VTubers, in that VTubing massively skyrockets off. You've got these big name VTubers out there, and everyone's like, oh, I could do that. I can be a character. I don't have to be myself. So for people who don't want to put themselves out there on the internet, which is perfectly understandable, I can understand the fear of that. can play a character. They don't have to show themselves. They can have their own character that they can design, and that's another big thing for them as well. You can have your own character design, and you can change them how you want them to be. You can give them cool outfits, whatever it is. But when you start getting into the streaming business or into YouTubing, and you realize you need to put a lot of work in to get anywhere. Like, you don't just start off at a high level. You learn the very basic fundamentals. You learn the algorithms that come into play. You've got to find your niche and what makes you unique amongst other people. Because if you try and go into a saturated market, obviously it's not going to work. Yeah, there's a lot of things that go on, and ultimately a lot of VTubers that start up, and all content creators really, but VTubers was the one that sprung to mind first, just end up giving up once they realize they're streaming for like one person, two people maybe sometimes, and they realize, oh, yeah, I don't really feel like it, because they don't feel like they're getting much out of it. But you have to have the passion to pursue that, because you've got to start somewhere. Everyone starts at zero, and then you can just got to grow it. And some grow faster than others. Some get a lucky break. Some have algorithms push them. But at the end of the day, if people want to watch your content, they'll find your content eventually. You just have to put out consistent content, which I haven't done recently, which is the biggest mistake I've made. But still, we're there. Anyway, went off on a huge tangent there. Instead of talking about Symphogear, I'm talking about passion and VTubing stuff, which is weird. I almost did go the VTubing route when it came to reaction style content. I actually had a bit of a plan for that, but ultimately it never happened. And with my addition of my VR setup, I actually did have a kind of idea with that as well, but that ultimately never happened. Speaking of VR, by the way, I've been spending a lot more time with it. Been hanging out with friends and like doing some cool little bits. Been doing some stuff with another YouTuber called Andy's Woody, I think his name was. Let me just make sure I get his channel name right. So just gonna give it a quick shout out because I've been appearing in a couple of his stuff for VR stuff. It's certainly some content. You can say that we do some very random things, and it's a very weird sort of humor. But if you're into that sort of thing, I think it's very much my type of humor as well. So it is what it is. 328 subs now. I just did the 300 subscriber special yesterday. I was filming that, so go give it a watch if you're interested in it. I might appear more on there in the future as well. But yeah, so go check that out if you feel like it. I just thought I'd give him a shout out. Had an idea to do so, so hey, I did it. There you go, Andy. You're welcome. On my most popular franchise as well. You're welcome. Anyway, with all that said, we should get into the actual episode today. So as per usual, these are time-based format reactions here on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture-in-picture, go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all picture-in-picture reactions I do on the channel, which is everything from my seasonal lineup, as well as Patreon request shows such as World Trigger, Symphogear, and Lock Horizon. Symphogear, obviously, we're nearly finished on. I'll be doing the triple episode next week to finish it up. World Trigger, we're trying to get as far into Season 2 as possible before Season 3 starts. I need to finish Season 1, of course, first, but that should definitely be doable before Season 3. Question is whether I can do Season 2 or not. If not, I have a plan on how I can do Season 2 and Season 3 simultaneously, but we'll see what ends up happening with that. I want to try and get to Season 3, though, because, you know, it's the big hype thing. I want to be on time for it and watch simulcast, but, you know, we'll see. But here on YouTube, we do time-based, so bottom left of the screen, you'll see a time for the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. Then I'll play you say episode, I say episode, and we should be in sync. We're watching this one on Anime Pie, since they have the D-Truck sub version, which is the version we've been watching since Season 2. Other than that, no logos or anything, we're just going straight to the episode. You can use the screen flash on my face, the mic, or this part of my headset to tell when the scenes are transitioning. That should help you sync it up as well. So, with all that said, let's get into the second of this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Okay, yep, Carol comes back. Oh, I didn't even mention that in the recap. Carol's back. Yay. Although, was that really a surprise? Also Elf 9. Yeah, we can spy through Elf 9. Oh boy. Yeah. OP time, okay. I mean, if we follow the OP, it looks like Chris's fight is going to be the next auto scorer that gets taken down. Assuming we take them all down. Alright. Here we go. Middle of a dream. Oh? That's her last spare, okay. Yeah, obviously. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Who is it? Yeah, didn't think you'd answer that. That's one way of looking at it. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Neptune's palace? Oh, okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Another? Hmm. Interesting. Okay. You know, if they're based on ley lines, then absolutely, yeah. So that's why we're there. Mm-hmm. Of course, Carol knows that, but... Mm-hmm. And so we might have two simultaneous fights then. Oh boy. Completely ignoring. Completely ignored. Wow. Okay. Yeah, she speaks up. Hmm. Hmm. Holy shit. Hmm. Here we go. It's fight time. I really thought Chris would be next, but unless we're gonna have simultaneous. Transformation time. Okay. Hmm. Holy shit. Whoa, what? Holy shit. What the hell was that? Ah, okay. I feel like that was mentioned as earlier in the season. I can't remember. I mean, they're all swords as well, aren't they, to an extent? Oh, it worked. Yeah. Hmm. Wow. Just straight leap? Wow. Mission accomplished. Now we leave. How am I supposed to destroy the monument but not the fencing around it, by the way? Oh, they did? Okay, now we go to the other side. And Carol's back. Hmm. That was nice. End screen. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Something in there must be very useful for that effort. We don't have an idea of what the contents are, though. We just know it's dangerous relics. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay. Alright, so it's the German government this time. What? Okay. It's a branch of reticle technology. Okay. Sure. Okay, so she would reconstruct. Is she trying to destroy the world and reconstruct it into a world so she can have her father back? Is that what she's going for? To a world which doesn't have those that caused it, so she can have her home back? That's the only thing I can think of. Hmm. Neither of them want to budge on that. Oh. Holy shit, it's been like that for 10... No way has it looked that good for 10 years. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. Who do you name the heir, then? Wow. And that... Oh, wow, okay. Wait, what? Wait, what? Holy shit. Quite... Quite literally, then. Wow. That's insane. Okay. That's a very complicated family dynamic. Wow. Mm-hmm. What is it? Yes. Any machine or mechanism, okay. World Strikes, Jesus Christ, these names. Area 51. Of course, it had to be called Area 51, didn't it? Uh-huh. Alright, now it's Maria's time for transformation. Yeah. You're forever at disadvantage. That's dangerous, yeah. 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 Oh boy, she's got it. Oh shit, hello. Wow, okay. He kept it exactly as it was. Yeah, it looked way too good. Okay, good. I'm glad that came back to it. Nothing in Symphogear is by chance. It all has to be there for a reason. So you weren't burdened with just thinking of the family the entire time. You could do what you wanted to do. Okay. I still think he could have done it in a bit less of a roundabout way, but he was thinking of her. Alright, Ignite module, here we go. I really love Subasa's design. I love her Ignite module design. Yo, at the worst possible time. Oh, hell yes. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. I'm guessing you're still a blade. Can she manifest it as anything she wants? Hold on to your dreams, yeah. There we go. Holy shit. Holy shit. Her design is fucking awesome. What can I say? This is insane. I love it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fucking Pokemon Flame Wheel up in this bitch. That's insane. That's insane. Well, are we actually going to defeat both of them? I'm guessing the other one. Wait. I know that voice. The? Why are you here? Wait, what the fuck? I thought we were done with you. Wait, what? What What a beautifully over the top pose and everything to introduce him back. Holy shit. So yeah, Ver's back. Wow. That was a good episode. How is it that, like... Okay, I'll be honest, I'm slightly worried now about GX because it's been having really consistently hype moments all through it. I'm worried now that the finale won't be as hype because of it. I shouldn't be worried about that because it's Symphogear, right? Symphogear finales are just something else. But I'm worried that might be the case just because we've had too many good hype moments of this season. Episode 6 was bonkers. This was bonkers. Tsubasa's Ignite module form is just brilliant. I love it. I think it is my favorite at this point. Yeah, I think it is. I swear, if like Pop-Up Parade or Act Mode ever does like a Ignite module version of any of the Symphogear units, I'd buy that in a heartbeat. Anyway, we have an after credits. Lots of missed calls from Dad, obviously, yeah. Well, missed. Ignored calls, I should say. Just turning the phone straight off. I feel like that's going to be a bad idea. Something that's already broken can't be repaired. Well, no, the whole point of something being broken is that you then repair it. But you can't repair something that's not broken. Anyway, I'm guessing she's implying that it started broken. How can you fix to fix something, you broke a broken thing. If you fix the broken thing, it's just going to still be a broken thing. I think that's what she's kind of trying to imply. Like, it was broken from the very first attempt. There's no fixing it now. It was already broken. And it's just being broken even more, I'm guessing is the implication there, but... yeah, wow. Okay, that was a good episode. That was a very, very good episode. God, Symphogear GX is, like, really hitting it for me. I don't know why. Like, I'm really enjoying... I mean, it's Symphogear. Of course I'm enjoying it, but, like... God, I'm so happy I'm watching multiple episodes in a row. Anyway, yeah, Tsubasa's family is... messed up. So, Tsubasa's mother... is obviously her mother. But Tsubasa's father is not the father because it's her grandfather that's the father. Wow. And that obviously that made a huge implication on the family. Probably why we don't see much mention of Tsubasa's mother anymore. What happened to Tsubasa's mother? Has that been said yet? Did we say whatever happened to Tsubasa's mother? I forget. I would look it up, but since we're only halfway through Symphogear as an entirety, I don't want to potentially spoil something that might have been mentioned in Season 4 or Season 5 of Tsubasa's character, or about the mother. Maybe the mother comes back up again later, you never know. Or the father, for that matter. So, yeah. Yeah, Farah is now defeated. All that's left now is one auto score, and that's, how do you say her name? Is it Leah? How do you say it? I said it last episode. Leia, yeah. So she's the last one left. And then that's all the auto scorers defeated, which, to an extent, I think is part of the plan. Because otherwise they have no objective. Like, again, they don't have an objective now. They've already destroyed all the Symphogear users' gears, and therefore done whatever they were planning with those. I guess memories in some way. They were somehow used in some way. And they've defeated all their objectives. Now they literally just seem to be picking fights to make themselves be destroyed. Like, it feels like that's the intention now at this point. Because there's no other reason for Farah to have taken that fight otherwise. Like, why would Farah even bother fighting Tsubasa at that point? There was no need for her to come back, except to be destroyed. Which makes me feel like it must be part of the plan for them to be destroyed, to be part of this grand orchestra organ thing, and then begin the apocalypse of all creation. And the idea of matter being destroyed, reworked, and remade makes me think that Carol is doing this because she's trying to destroy the world and remake it to bring her father back. That seems to be how it's going to work. At least that's how I'm imagining it's going to be. So she can remake the world a better place for her and her father. That seems to be where I think they're going with it. Maybe it'll be a bit more complicated than that. I would like it to be a bit more complicated than that as well. But we'll see what ends up happening. We'll have our big final boss moment soon anyway. Yeah. I don't see where... So far, Carol's ability to spy on Elf 9, I don't see how that's accelerated her plans just yet. Maybe that'll become more obvious as time goes on. I mean, just having eyes and ears on what's going on inside Song is obviously massively important, but still. Ogawa continues to be just an insane individual, like, absolutely insane. Like, he noticed Farah before anyone else, and just immediately was just like, wait, there's a thing there, pop, and was just like instant with it. Like, Ogawa is seriously a badass, as is Genjiro, obviously, but you know. Yeah. So, yeah. And of course, Ver's back. Of course, Ver's back. Like, why wouldn't he be back? Why is he there? Why is he there? Like, why did Ver show up? Because where's he been this entire time? I'm just trying to think. Has he been mentioned at all this half of the season? Or in this season at all? I'm trying to remember if we've mentioned him at all. My only guess, since we're at a top secret, like, storage facility, I'm going to guess maybe he was imprisoned here, maybe? Maybe they broke him out along with the, what's the name of the relic? Whatever relic they were going for. Where is the relic's name? Where was it? Yantra Sarvasva. Oh god, that's a horrible name to try and pronounce. But yeah, maybe they broke Ver out at the same time as they were getting that. I mean, Ver still has Nephilim as part of him, I guess, or whatever his... No, wait, is that the Nephilim? I guess that's still part Nephilim, right? Or he's infused in some way with heretical technology, so... Yeah, it would make sense they'd secure him in, like, his top secret location like this. I mean, where else are you meant to put him, right? Like, where else can you put him? There's nowhere else you can really do that, so... I guess that's where he's been, then. That would make the most sense to me. But anyway, I can't wait to see him next episode. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens next episode. But anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one as per usual. Crazy episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed the episode, as well as your comments and what you thought. Don't forget to hit subscribe to see next week's episodes. We'll be doing episode 10 here straight after, and then we'll be doing 11, 12, 13 all combined in next week, next Tuesday's time slot, as well as the rest of the summer 2021 lineup that is wrapping up here on the channel. Thank you for watching. Till next time. See you guys later.